Habitland Adventures. What's the point? The Musings of a Grasshopper by Bernard Kelvin Clive. Copyright 2024. All rights reserved. Habitland Adventures is a wonderful collection of bedtime stories crafted to help kids develop good habits. What's the point? The Musings of a Grasshopper. Nick the grasshopper perched on a leaf so fine, his long legs swaying, lost in time. The sun cast a gentle warmth over the garden, wrapping it in a comforting hug, while birds filled the air with their melodious songs, creating an atmosphere of peace. Yet there stood Nick, lost in deep thought, his heart weighed down, his wishes and dreams unclear. He pondered his purpose, his reason for existence, and the meaning of it all. Questions that may never be answered. Why? Nick sighed, watching a robin glide above, its song spreading like a wave of joy through the air. The birds, they sing, they soar, they rest. Yet here I am, a pondering guest. What's the point of hop and chase, if hope's the prize in life's great race? Is this all I'm here to do, just hop and hope, and pass away someday? His gaze then drifted to the sky so wide, where a lone star twinkled, in daylight it hides. Even stars, he mused with a frown, shine bright, then fade in the sky they drown. Is our brilliance just a fleeting sight, a moment's glow, then lost tonight? Suddenly there was a swift breeze and a flash of bright blue. It was Beatrice, the colourful bird, swooping in with excitement anew. "Hey Nick," she sang out, "why are you just sitting there? Let's dash to the big oak tree. Come on, get excited, my friend. Feel the rush of the air." Nick sounded uninterested, almost bored. "Why bother?" he mumbled. "If I jump and you soar through the sky, we'll both reach the tree, sooner or later, only to return here, right where we started. Then what? Just another race." But Beatrice smiled, her head slightly askew. "It's not about the end, but the joy we pursue. The race, the rush, the hop and leap, it's all about the memories we keep." Nick pondered, then sighed. But after the race, then what? Just the sky. The garden's alive, it's ever so grand, new tales to tell, a magical land. So much to do, so much to see. Come on, Nick, just follow me. Nick was taken aback, but he knew Beatrice was right. Life was too short to sit and brood. He leapt to his feet, and off they ran, for an adventure that would never be lost. Her words, like sparks, lit up his view, and as the garden's life came into focus it flew. A tiny ladybug inching up a leaf, the gentle buzz of a bumblebee nearby, the garden was a flurry of life, doing what it does best. What's the point? Nick pondered, observing their lively antics. Every bug and bird playing their part in this garden dance. Every single one, Beatrice chirped joyfully, has a special role, a unique part in this big dance. From the babbling streams that give water to the croaking frogs that fill the night with music, each one adds harmony, holding tight to life's rhythm. Nick hopped, his heart now light, as the garden's wonders filled his sight. Spiders weaving, ants that march, earthworms tilling, the garden's arch. They explored the garden, discovering a whole new world. Nick felt a sense of awe and amazement at the beauty of nature, and Beatrice was the perfect guide. They spent the rest of the day exploring and marvelling at the beauty of the garden. As the sun started to set, Nick looked around and saw everything in the garden as if for the first time. The garden seemed to dance in a rainbow of colours. It wasn't just a jumble of things happening all at once, but more like a big, beautiful puzzle where every piece fit perfectly. Every bug, every flower, every blade of grass had its special spot and job in this dazzling picture. Nick stood next to Beatrice quietly as the day was winding up. For the first time that day he found the courage to speak, filled with energy and joy. Does a tiny grasshopper have its special job? Something important it does, in this huge, wide world. Beatrice smiled a big, warm smile that made her eyes twinkle. Yes, indeed, she said brightly. You hop and skip, having fun, and as you do, you carry tiny seeds everywhere. It's a very important job for such a little one. You see, Nick, even the smallest leaves and creatures like you are very important. The world looked so clear to Nick now that he was filled with joy and cheer. Every creature has a role to play, every day. From blossom to bloom, from caterpillar to butterfly, Nick was amazed by the garden's beauty. He felt like a child, exploring a world of wonder and amazement. He was ready to take on whatever came his way. So if ever you ponder your place in the night, remember Nick's journey into the light. Every soul, big or small, holds a purpose, a call. Accept your role, your unique light. Shine bright, stand tall, and be a beacon in the night. Every creature, everyone, has a part to play, a race to run. The end.